Good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday, September, what is it? September 20th. And I just wanted to come on and share about a really good program that I want to do with you all to incentivize you to grow your business. And so this is kind of like what I did when I first started my business. I did something called Diamond Club, and it was sponsored by doTERRA. And I was able to travel and go to different cities, different places, and doTERRA actually paid a part of my airfare. And they also allowed me to give a free oil through doTERRA. When they enrolled, there was a $100 incentive oil and a $400 incentive oil. And it was really great because it got me out doing classes, it got free oils out there. And so some people in doTERRA, the masterminds of doTERRA, came up with a silver club. And this is not through doTERRA at all. It's all through us. Okay, so it's through us as leaders because we want to incentivize people to do classes and get the little extra added incentive to get people to enroll and help you grow your business. Diamond Club got me to go from silver to gold and then from gold to diamond, okay, in those 2 years. And so it can be really powerful when you utilize it the right way. With our silver club, we're not going to have to travel. You can just do the classes here. And the requirements are very minimal. For me, when I did Diamond Club, I had to enroll 10 people a month just to advance on to the next month. Now it could be 10 people, including me. And then let's say I went to a class that Tiffany had and Tiffany enrolled like 6 people, that would be included in my 10. So my team just had to enroll 10 people a month the first month, but then the second, third, and fourth month, my team had to enroll 18 people. So I went every single month, the both times I did it, and I actually won 35th place or something, and I got an iPad 1 year. So there's going to be little requirements to stay in every single month to get to the next month. And I also had to travel out of state, several different places. So there were just some different requirements with that I want to share that really just keeps you engaged and involved. So I'm going to share my screen here, and I will share this document on our team page here so you can have it. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to the Oil Builders Silver Club. And I'm going to change it to, this is somebody else. I'm just going to say welcome to, there's an oil for that, because that was my friend's. And oil for that Silver Club. Okay, this is for anyone building and not yet solid in silver. So even if you have reached silver, but you're not solid, you can go through this club. And obviously, if you've been silver, but you're trying to get back up there and be solid, this is something that you can do. So, are you serious about hitting silver? The Silver Club is for you. Silver is intended to give you the tools and guidance to hit silver and grow a thriving doTERRA business. So this is, like I said, not sponsored by doTERRA, but by your, there's an oil for that, leaders. This is my friend's. She let me use it. And I changed some things, but I didn't do this. So I'm just, okay. So these are going to be the requirements. So the first one is to do Laura King's either Launch to Elite, Grow to Premier, or Build to Silver Facebook program that is starting next week. So Laura King is our Blue Diamond upline, and she runs the launch programs that actually are through Share Success, which doTERRA is going to be using as their business-wide training program. So I really want to start to get into these more for trainings. I do have the pre-elite that I will continue to do with people that are really getting starting and really wanting to get a jump start. But I really want to start to use the Share Success system, which was created by a doTERRA Wellness Advocate and adopted by doTERRA. And like I said, Laura King runs these Facebook groups every so often. It is a 8-week group, right? Is that right, Tiffany? An 8-week group. It's an 8-week group. So if you are not yet elite, you would join the Launch to Elite group. If you're not yet Premier, you would join the Grow to Premier group. And if you are not yet Silver, you would grow the Build to Silver. So if you're close to Premier and you feel like you're ready to do the Silver one, you could. If you've been elite and you think you're, ready to, go to Premier, that could be a group for you. So you'll join that Facebook group. Now, Tiffany has gone through this, and I was talking to her before. Basically, you check in with this Facebook group daily. There is a Zoom chat weekly. At some point, I will be helping Laura King run these because she has golds and above on our team, facilitate them. I just haven't gone through them myself yet. And so it's basically for you to go through at your own pace, but keep up and go through the 8 weeks program to launch your business to elite, to launch your business and grow to Premier and Silver. So they're very specific to what they do. doTERRA, if you go to doTERRA's back office, already in there is a Share to Success, like all the guides and all the things, but they'll be going through those in the Facebook group. So if you want to do the Silver Club, you have to join one of those groups. Even if you don't want to do the Silver Club, you should join one of these groups if you're trying to grow your business. So I'll be getting added to these groups. So I'll make a post, and you can tell me if you'd like to be added to one of them. That's the first requirement you must do. The second is October through January, all you have to do is teach 5 classes during those 4 months. So that should be pretty easy. That's 1 class a month, basically. You can teach the class, or your upline could teach it with you. So if you're kind of new to doTERRA, you haven't taught a lot of classes, your upline, whoever's supporting you, could teach it with you. But you need to teach 5 classes to be able to do the program. Okay. At the class, you can offer the incentives. So let's say like Tiffany's, one of Tiffany's people, Maureen, holds a class, and say Tiffany's doing the Silver Club. They both have to be at the club. So let's say, okay, when I was doing Diamond Club, let me explain it better this way. When I was doing Diamond Club and like Laura Compton had a class, in order to offer the incentive, I had to be at Laura Compton's class. Laura couldn't just offer the incentive. So whoever's doing the Silver Club has to be at the actual class, okay? In order to go on to each month, you have to have 4 enrollments, 400 PV enrollments. So you can do it in October, and if you get 400 PV enrollments, you can move on to November. If you do 4 in November, then you can move on to December. If you do 4 in December, you can move on to January, okay? So you have to keep those because we want people to be keeping active, keeping going in order to get the value of the actual incentives. You will need to find the sponsor who will provide the incentives. So basically whoever enrolled you most likely will be providing the incentives. And the reason that we do this is that I enrolled Tiffany. So when Tiffany enrolls someone with 100 PV, I get, she gets $22 and I get 11, right? So that helps us pay for the incentives, okay? So it wouldn't necessarily make sense for me to sponsor someone way down low in my organization because I'm not really earning the fast start, although I would do that probably if someone didn't have someone helping them. But we can talk about those details later. I'm going to create a Silver Facebook group just for the people that are doing the Silver Club so we can motivate each other. It's not going to be something you have to check in all the time, but we can be doing celebratory things and talking in that group and questions in that group. So it's not all on our business page, right? And then you're going to have to check in with your sponsor just weekly, 1 time. So whoever is your enroller who's providing these things, give them a text, a message, or a phone just to kind of say, how's it going with the, launch to elite? What classes do you schedule? Just kind of keeping up with each other, okay? Mm-hmm. So those are the requirements. So what does a sponsor do? Each month at any class you teach or attend, you will be able to offer incentives for 100 PV or 400 PV enrollments. These incentives will be oils that a sponsor will provide. So for example, when Tiffany, if she decides to do the Silver Club, I will provide the free oils, which I'll talk about in a minute. It is best to find the direct upline who enrolled you since they will be earning the fast start and help offset the costs, right? The sponsor is responsible for getting you the oils needed for each enrollment within a timely manner. So I'm saying if the enrollment is in, in October, like very early November, the people should be getting their oils, if not before that, so we could do it in the monthly order, or we could say how many there were and get them at the end of October so the person's getting the oil with them. With Diamond Club, it would come with their kit, but we're doing it a little bit differently. If they do 100 LRP the month after, This is what my friend did, and I thought it was kind of cool. The customer will be able to get a code to download the Essentials of the Earth app on their phone. So instead of getting a book, we give them a code where they can get the app on their phone, which we know they're going to use. And so again, if there has to be that second month, and we know if someone does 100 LRP, again, we get $20 and $10. So it'll help pay for this app. And we know if people get on their LRPs that second month, they're more likely to stay on them. So that's why we're doing this. So I haven't done this actually, gifted an app, but there's a little directions in here about how to click and gift in the app. So I will make sure we know how to do that when that point comes in November of gifting the app. And I believe the app is under $10 for sure. So it will be cost effective for everybody. And we want to get them on the LRP. And so the same thing was true with doTERRA. I think if someone did 100 LRP the second month, they got like $25 free in oils or something like that with Diamond Club. So it was pretty cool. I think that's what it was, something like that. I'm pretty sure. This was just through Diamond Club too. Yeah, it was. It was like 25 free in oils. All right, so here's the incentives. I'm just going to go through. In October, will be a free, and these are all priced out kind of so it makes sense money-wise for us, right? So if they do 100 PV enrollment, they get a tangerine. If they do a 400, they get a bergamot. If they do 100 in November, it'll be cedarwood, and then the 400 will be cinnamon. And then this is where they get the app, right? And so it'll be grapefruit and copaiba. And then it will be lemongrass and spearmint. So these graphics I have and will be available for you to talk about at your classes if you are doing the Silver Club only. So I have those, and it kind of shows basically kind of what the breakdown was for each, 15 and 27. So it's all within a good range, right? Here's something that I am doing. This is just me. Anyone that hits silver for the first time, I'm going to buy your leadership ticket to go to Florida. So if you hit silver for the first time, I think you have to hit it by January as a qualifying month. So October, November, December, January, you will get to go to Leadership in Florida, in Orlando in March, which is a 3-day event where we learn how to be better leaders in doTERRA. So I will buy your ticket to go to Leadership if you hit silver for the first time. I'm also going to have prizes. So you will get 2 points for each enrollment, and you will get 2 points for each 100 LRP after. So you'll have to keep track of this. So let's say like I wrote Tiffany. So I'm going to write enrollment date, October 19th, and then LRP date, November 19th, and you get 2 points for each of those, okay? So you'll keep checking your points, and then I'll give away for the first prize 125 free in oils, second prize 100, and third prize 75. So these will be the prizes that I'm just doing individually with the silver things. I'm not giving away iPads like doTERRA. I'll get there at some point. But these are just some fun things that we can do.
Right.
So there it is. What do you think?
I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Can you scroll back down? I want to see something. Okay. All the way down, a little bit more. Till you show the oils for each month.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to like clarify so I make sure I understand this right. So whoever signs up to do this, in October, if they have a class, so say like Maureen had, you have to have 5 classes and you have to have at least one person sign up with 100 PV enrollment for me to give her the tangerine oil. Is that right?
Correct. Yep.
5 classes.
Over the course of 4 months too. You're probably going to get more than 5 over the course of the month, but you really only have to have 5 classes total.
Oh, okay.
So the thing for Maureen, okay, so like we keep Maureen's on.
I know.
So we're using her name just because
watching it later.
she's one of your big builders. Okay. So
yeah.
Maureen has like a class in October, and she enrolls 4 people with 100 PV. So you give them they all get the tangerine, right?
Oh, the people that enrolled get the tangerine?
The people that doesn't go to Maureen, it goes to the enrollment. So that's getting them to want to enroll, right?
Oh.
So if you enroll at this class tonight, there's an extra bonus. I'm doing a silver club with my leaders, and if you enroll tonight with 100, you get a tangerine. If you enroll with this, you get a bergamot.
Okay, I got
So then at the end of the month, you have to get those oils to Maureen to get to all of her people.
Gotcha.
Make
Okay.
sense?
Yes.
And then in order for Maureen to get to the next month, she has to at least enroll 4 people this month. Otherwise, she can't continue in Diamond Club. And doTERRA didn't let you either. If you don't have those 18 enrollments, or those 10 enrollments, you couldn't do the next month. Now, it could be people. It could be Suzanne could get this. Maureen could get this. It could be 4 enrollments on her team, but like Maureen would have to be at Suzanne's class for it to count as an enrollment.
Oh, okay. Well, but what if, I mean, Suzanne's in New Jersey.
So they could do like an online something or whatever, an online event or whatever.
Okay.
Because really, it's not really, you know, Suzanne could do it. She could do the Silver Club too. You know what I'm saying? But let's say, you know, for you, like if you did Silver Club, you could be at Maureen's classes. You could be at all the local people's classes.
Okay.
That's how they do it with doTERRA too. So we're trying to kind of keep it like the same. It can be online though as well. So she could do like an online class and then enroll people. You know, Maureen was on the online event or whatever. Or they could Zoom her in. You're technically supposed to be there, but.
Okay. So I would have to be at Maureen's classes or Andriana's classes or everybody's classes that are going to be.
To offer the free oil, yeah.
Okay.
The idea is like we're supporting our builders and growing them. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds
That's good. I'm glad you asked that question because it's on here, but it's kind of like a very short sentence. You must attend the classes to offer incentives.
Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, if you had like a large team, like people might be doing things left and right, and then you don't know what's going on. And so that's why doTERRA, you know, doTERRA took our word for it too, that we were actually there and at the classes.
Right.
But we had to like show, like when we did it, we had to show mileage, we had to show plane tickets, we had to show all the stuff so they knew that we were actually there. I mean, that's how we got reimbursed.
Right.
So,
well, can't you like show your back office? I mean, if you could see what, you know, they're enrolling anyways.
Yeah, I know, but like they did, we just had to be at the event on the team.
Okay.
Yeah. They could figure things out, like if you were in California and then you counted the 10 enrollments from Michigan, like you weren't there.
Right.
So I was like, when I did Diamond Club, I was a lot of places. I did a lot of local, like sometimes like one month, Debbie and Laura did a class and I got like 13 of my enrollments right there. So I only had to get 5 more. So yeah, it just kind of depends, you know, where you're at. But this is just 4.
Lisa?
Yes.
So if you were launching to Silver or whatever, and you're saying you're attending classes, even though they didn't personally enroll under you, but because you were attending that class and it was somebody in your, are you saying downline signed somebody as a result of the class, then that counted for you, not your person, but it counted because you were there and a part of it.
Yeah, let's say like your daughter's doing a one-on-one with someone and you're like there helping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she enrolls someone, that counts as your enrollment. And it counts for the free product.
Okay.
And I would probably be I'd have to talk to Judy, and even Angela too, but we could figure out a way to do it with you too.
Yeah, I don't know who I'm under or whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could talk about that. Well, we'd figure that out. Don't worry about that. But yeah. Yep. It's just a really good way to get people enrolled because people always like something free. And so it's a good way for us to give. The incentives aren't too large. We're basically giving our commission check kind of back into free oils, but to help our builders build. And it's a great way to get people on LRPs because they want to get on the app. And it's a really good way to just, you know, this share success like thing. Laura King already has it set up for us to get people plugged in and doing things and working, and us just checking on them. So it's good for us, for us as leaders to help our people start to grow. And that's why doTERRA does it for us. But it's also good to launch new people into the business. And it's good for, it's just good for growth in all areas. So I'm really excited. I've never done anything like Launch to Silver. I think Jackie Ritz, who came up with it, she's a Blue Diamond or something. She's so smart. And so that was a group you could have joined. She's doing like a company-wide. She usually does it with her team, but she's doing it company-wide. that's not in with this, but that's something you could have joined. You may have. And she's just doing videos. It's just it's added knowledge, but I'm keeping with the Share Success that doTERRA's doing.
Okay.
So here's the deal. So this is going to start next week. The launch programs are. I have to talk to Laura King, but I believe they start next week. And then the Diamond Clubs and the Silver Clubs, would start in October. So if you are a leader, which you are because you're on this page, you will want to reach out to your people and see if they'd like to do this. Or if you yourself would like to do this, you can do it and sign up as well. So I am going to post the graphics. I'm going to post this information, and then people will just say, I would like to do the launch to Elite, the Grow to Premier, the whatever to Silver, and then I can add them to the group. And they are going to say who is going to be, make sure they know who is going to be sponsoring them for this program. So make sure, and you can do that privately, obviously it's your enroller. So like Tiffany, I'm your sponsor, right? Because I'm your enroller. But like some people might, like Carol, we have to kind of talk and figure out who that might be. So we can, if you don't know who your enroller is and you're on this call or listening to this replay, reach out to me and we can figure that out. But what you want to do if you're a leader and you have people underneath you, you want to get them into this. You want to get them plugged in. This is like a way for you to launch your business and help them grow even more with your support.
So if I wanted to do Launch to Silver for myself, but my daughter Brittany is holding a class and I'm attending it, let's say she enrolls somebody at her class.
Yep.
Who's responsible for getting the oil? It
would be either me or Judy or Angela. We'd have to figure that out.
Okay, I didn't know if it's
not
me.
you. Yeah, not you, because you're doing the Silver Challenge, and you would be launching your team to Elite because you're just growing. So you would do the launch to Elite like training online, but you would be doing the Silver Club, and so whoever is like your. Angela enrolled you, and then Judy's up there, and then I'm up here. So we'll figure it out, and we can talk to them. Yep. Okay. Yep. Right. You won't be providing the oils because you're doing the Silver Club yourself.
Okay, just curious. Same for if Lisa, my neighbor, holds a class.
Yep. Yep. Same thing.
My video isn't working, correct?
No, I can't see you.
Okay, I've pressed things several times. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't worry, I'm glad you're on. I can hear you perfectly. So great. Well, I'm glad you two are on because you asked some really, really good questions. Anything else you're thinking about? Do you have some people that I hear, Carol, you're thinking about some people, your daughter and your neighbor, and Tiffany? I know you've already connected with your people already.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
I have people definitely like from my church, for example, that have purchased oils through the two latest logos, and they ask me questions and want to know more. I just need to hold a class. I haven't had anything. I've tried to invite them to whenever you had something going on.
Let's get something together. Get a class together and throw out some dates, and I can see. I'll help you do your first class.
All right.
Sound good? You know so much information anyways, but you've been doing enough. But we can help you get going. And the launch to Elite will really help you when you get plugged into that group. It'll give you a lot of ideas and things to do. I know Tiffany's already done that one.
Yeah. Is it too soon for me? It sounds like Launch to Silver would be like a first stepping stone if you're early on, in your levels. So, but how many things are before Silver actually? Like, am I even posed to...
Here's the thing. Yeah, it's a good question. So you always want to start with Elite. It goes Elite, Premier, and then Silver. And then it goes Executive, Director. I think you've been Executive already. Is it Director, then Executive? I'm sorry. It's
Director.
Manager, Director, Executive, Premier, Elite, Premier. I need like a chart in front of me. Silver. So it's not
stepping stone. Which one would I want to focus on as a first step?
So you're going to do Launch to Elite, but you're doing the Silver Club. So it doesn't matter. Like, you're pushing to Silver. Like, I was pushing to Diamond. I did not hit, a lot of people do not hit Diamond when they do Diamond Club. You might not hit Silver during Silver Club, but you're going to get closer and get to do all these fun incentives. My first year, I only hit Gold when I did it. You had to be Silver to actually do it. And then I think it'd be Silver. I think you do silver to diamond club or premier, one of the two. And I got to gold. And then the next year I got to diamond. So like silver club is just to motivate you to get there, but you're going to want to start what makes sense in your business, and you will want to do the launch to elite first to kind of get you going. And then elite
Sure,
and go to premier.
Follow it.
What?
How do I make sure I've joined the proper Facebook page, the launch to?
Well, I'm going to make a post and I'll make sure you get in there.
Okay.
Yep. So I have to get added to all those groups, but I wanted to do the silver club and make sure that people understood all of this. So yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Good questions. Can you think of anything else, Tiffany?
Not offhand. No, I mean, it sounds pretty, now that you answered my original questions, it sounds good.
That was a good one. I didn't even think of that one. I was like, oh, okay. That makes
But
sense.
I've been meaning to ask about when Laura King was going to be holding these next ones again, because I know we have a bunch of new people on our team that could definitely benefit from any kind, these trainings, especially because they're not in the area too. So I was excited to hear their feedback.
Right. Yep. And then I offer the pre-elite for really intense people too, but I would like them to go through kind of something like this, go through the launch to elite first. And if they think they're ready, then do the pre-elite, because that's a lot more time consuming.
Yeah. And it's good, for the group accountability and stuff too. And it's, you have a bunch of people going through it. Yeah.
Cool. Yay. Okay. Well, I'm going to post these links and kind of get this going. So talk to your team members, everybody. If you're on the replay, comment with any questions, and let's get as many people as we can. I want to give as many oils away as we can. And us as leaders, we want to do that. It'll be really fun. And as you can see, a big boost. This is a time to grow your business right now. This is the key moment. September to January is when it flies. So this is the time you want to be having classes, enrolling people. People need oils. People are back into the routine of school. This is and we've got all the new products coming out. This is the time to get it going and hit it hard, because this is where we grow.
Yep. Okay.
All right, everyone. I'm going to sign off here and stop the recording here, and we will see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for hopping on, girls.
All right.